Hey guys, welcome back to Building My Dream Home. This is video 3 of our escapades. All right, today we are removing the boulders. This was a $90,000 project as far as the boulders go. We've come up with several clever ways to get rid of these boulders as they were granite, and that is a very hard rock and it's very difficult to remove. So come journey with me as we remove the boulders. And don't forget to like and subscribe and set your reminders so that you continue to get the videos on the weekly basis as I post them. Hey y'all, welcome back. Welcome. So today we're going to be witnessing the boulder removal for my home. It was a grueling, awful process. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Boulders are the worst. You gotta hope for the best and hope that maybe the boulders that you get are not some kind of hard, ridiculous stone like marble that is gonna give you a big old headache, and you're gonna try everything under the sun to remove that boulder, because honestly, you're trying to remove the boulder for the cheapest amount of money, because you're not trying to break the bank when you're just removing boulders. You haven't even gotten to grading and doing the foundation yet, and you talking about these boulders. And we had 5 of them, 5 boulders, you guys. So it ended up costing us $90,000 to remove the boulder. And honestly, that was a steal of a deal. That was us getting off real light, because of the simple fact that, if we had gone with like a professional company that came in to do everything like one-stop shop, it would have cost us upwards of $260,000. But what we did was we decided to go the scientific method, and we started doing research to figure out how can we get rid of these monster boulders, which happen to be granite. And that is the hardest stone. I mean, second to diamonds, I guess. But we had to figure out how we were going to do it. And what we did was we went ahead and we did the chemical blast procedure for getting rid of these boulders. And essentially what you do is you drill down holes into the boulder that is approximately from 6 to 9 feet deep. You drill holes 6 to 9 feet deep, and then there's this chemical blast mixture that you pour into those holes, and then you wait overnight, and when you come back the next day, the chemical that you pour in there expands, and it basically breaks the boulder up from the inside out, and big pieces start to fall off. Like I said, we had 5 boulders, and the biggest boulder, the one that was like 6 feet tall above ground, when we got to digging and clearing, as you can see in this video, that boulder actually goes down into the ground another 6 feet. So it was like 12 feet deep, and it was in the middle of the lot where we were placing the house. So we had to do some magic to get rid of this boulder, okay? So the chemical blast was working. We paired that with drilling. So we got the biggest drill machine that we could get. So we were drilling and chemical blasting for about a month and a half to get rid of these boulders, okay? And then we found out, rock quarry places, they will take your rocks, they will take your beautiful boulders, and they would love to have them, but you got to pay to take the boulders to them. And that was a no for me. I'm not going to pay you to give you my boulders. No, it's a no. So we had to figure out another way to get rid of the boulders. So what we did was we dug about 20 feet. I think we had like 15 to 20 feet holes, okay? And in those holes, you can see in this video right here, you can see the chemical blasting up. So as the rocks expand, as the chemical expands in the rock, it shoots out pieces like shards, very fine shards, because it's breaking down that rock as it's breaking it apart, and it shoots out, and you can see it shooting up. I think the highest one we saw shoot up was like 7 feet. it was amazing to witness. And I'm telling you, it was so exciting because like we'd go to sleep and the boulder would be whole, big, ginormous, scary boulder, and we'd come back and it would look like this. And it's like, oh, it worked, it crumbled, yay. And as it crumbled, oh, there's more boulder under it. Oh no. So we had to get back to drilling and filling and hope that it worked for the next day, because we didn't know how the chemical blast would work underground, because you know it's confined by and restricted by dirt, you know, so we didn't know if it was going to be able to do it, but it did. It worked amazingly. And so we were able to eventually get all of that boulder broken up into small enough pieces that we could move those pieces and bury them in different places on the lot. When I tell you that our foundation is going to be solid as a rock, it's not just a song, you know what I'm saying? So we absolutely buried our boulder under our lot. So there were so many different methods that we used. We even took pieces of the boulder to hit the rock with the boulder. So we're hitting boulder on boulder here, as you can see, to break this rock. It was crazy. It was a lot. And we tried just about everything. I mean, I feel like I was back in school getting my doctorate all over again, because the research was real. My husband and I did a lot of research to figure out how to get rid of these granite boulders, because it was crazy. There were so many. But ultimately, in the end, we were able to break up all of the boulders and we were able to bury all of them, and we had great success. And we're ready to move on to the next phase, which is grading, so that we can go ahead and do the foundation. So very exciting. I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys finish watching this video with all of the different things. You could see the little holes right here where they've already drilled down, and that boulder goes down into the ground, as I was saying before. I mean, it was crazy. It was a mammoth of a rock. And that's the mixture right there that they are pouring into the holes that they have drilled. Here you can see them burying. This is them. The machine on the right is the drill, and it's still drilling the boulder that is all the way down in the ground, which we needed because we are building a home with a basement. So we couldn't just be like, you know what, let's just break off the top part and leave it. No, we had to get all of that boulder out of there because we had a basement, and you cannot just have boulders in your basement. That's crazy talk. So we had to actually do that. And where we place the house, because the lot is triangular shaped, where we placed that, it was like we got to get rid of these boulders, otherwise we can't build the house. So it was a do or die type situation, and we did not die. So stay tuned for the next video, which is coming, which you're going to finally get to see how we are going to, put down this foundation, and we're going to start to pour it, and you'll start to see the house shaping. You'll see the basement coming into view, because the grading would have taken place, then we ready to move forward and all that good stuff. So that's definitely going to be exciting. Because I'm ready to get this building done. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys. See you next time. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and keep on looking. Set those reminders. I'm trying to post these videos once a week so that you guys can, stay abreast on what's going on with this build.